start the day. What's up, guys? New day, new vlog. Gotta put it at this height so I could get out the driveway. Let's go. I'm back inside to get my what is this, the tripod, so that way I could get some photos. I got up a little early today, so I want to do some more photos. Yo, what's up? So today I started my day off, right? Went to go get my lunch, which is right here. And basically I saved dinner from last night, correct? I went to open it just to check to make sure everything was in there. Someone ate my chicken. Now I'm upset because I saved this dinner since last night because I'm trying not to eat late at night anymore. And I went to go take my dinner for lunch today, and my chicken's not in there. The rice and the spinach is in there, but the chicken ain't in there. So now I'm cursing out everybody in the house right now. So then I found someone else's stash. So whoever stole the chicken in the first place, you're responsible for the chicken that just got stolen now. Alright? So that's on you. Photos up here at the West Orange Memorial. You can see the 9/11 place from up here. So if you guys could see, there's New York City right there. You would have been able to see the Twin Towers from over here. So this is in West Orange. This is where I went to high school. Alright, this area is really nice. I've taken photos up here before on my Civic. Alright, so I'm on my way now to work. Just wanted to get a couple photos up here, you know, just something for the gram real quick. I like to have photos to edit at night. So that's what I went to go do, get some pictures for you guys. So make sure you guys go check me out on the gram, man. Phil S2K. Alright, the gram is booming. You already know what today is, right? Y'all know what today is? Friday, okay? Feels great, it's Friday, but you know what else makes today such a great day? Is payday. Woo! That direct deposit went in my account. I was in that thing like this. Getting it. Nothing feels better than getting your money after 2 weeks of working, okay? 2 weeks of working, because I get paid bi-weekly. I do not get paid weekly. I wish I got paid weekly, but I get paid bi-weekly. But I like getting paid bi-weekly just because it helps you save your money. I don't know if that makes sense to some of you who get paid weekly or who don't get paid at all. But when you get paid bi-weekly, it makes you want to save money because you know you're not going to get paid for another week. So, you know, I like that. But I just like knowing, like, you know, I get it every Friday. I wish I could get it every Friday, but for saving purposes, getting paid bi-weekly kind of makes it easier. It helps you budget. But yeah, I'm at work right now, about to clock in. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. It's nice as hell outside today. Oh, and I might be shooting my video tomorrow, so that vlog should be lit. I'll probably put a couple snippets in there for you guys, but for the most part, if everything goes as planned, I'm not making any promises. Hopefully, we said we were going to set it for tomorrow, but he may be busy. So, yeah. Look out for that S2000 video. I want that video to have like 25,000 views like my other Civic Si video. That shit got hella views on it. So, yeah. Let's push that one like how I did the Civic one. Let's get it out there. Yo, it feels so good outside today. I wonder if there's any car meets today. I'm gonna search it up and see if there's anything. Hopefully there is. If it is, I'm gonna try to hit up one. Know what I mean? See what's up with that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I always get this question a lot. Like, my DM sometimes is flooded with this shit. Basically, my bags. Okay, so a lot of people want to know what do they need to get good fitment with their S2000 in bags. So when you have bags, when you air it out, the wheels automatically tilt in. But there's some wheels that if you're running wider specs, obviously you may need a little bit more clearance to get it fender to lip. So what I did was I have Megan Racing upper control arms, and it allows me to get, I believe, 3 to 5 negative camber. It's something like that. I have to search up the specs, but that's just me going off of what I remember because I did it so long ago. Yeah, but it has up to like 3 to 5 negative camber or whatever, and it allows me to tilt the wheels in just a slight bit more, so that way when I air it out, it sits on the lip. All right. For the fronts, I don't have any like adjustable arms or anything like that. So normally I would say if you're gonna run specs like a wide, like if you want to run wheels on the front and be able to clear with just a roll, I would say at least keep it between 9 and 9.5. 9 to 9.5, you'll be able to clear a lot of shit. 10 you should be able to, but you may have to run a lower, like a way lower profile tire. Alright, so just keep that in mind. I would say in the rear, you can run maybe up to like a 9, maybe a 9.5 if you have like a low profile tire with a roll. My Workmeisters, it was a 10.5, and I had to adjust the camber in just a slight bit more. So I think I added about like 3 to like 4. No, I added about 3 negative. Alright, so that way when I aired it out, it was on fender to lip. So those are just like various specs, because when I first bought the S2000, all throughout the forums they were telling me like, you know, S2000s need what did they say? S2000s needed a high offset, like 30 to like 50. Like, it was crazy. I had nowhere to like actually go to like check, because you know, on the forums there's more people who are like tech savvy. You know, they go by the book. They don't really push the limits, you know. Now, I'm not just saying that's everyone, but like when I was searching before I bought the car, like when I actually bought the car to see what kind of wheels and specs, I had to like go by what other people did on like Stance Daily forums and like wheel forums and stuff like that to figure out what I could run. Me being me, like, I'm always been this person. If I see a person and I know they've run this spec, or if I've seen it done before, I know I can do it. Whether it may not work when I try the first time, but if I've seen it done, I know I can do it. Which means I'm gonna try it. You get what I'm saying? Like when I bought the BBSs, that's why I don't have them anymore. Because the faces, you have to be careful with BBSs on the S2000. Because the faces, especially if they're a 16 step to a 18, the faces will touch the brake caliper. So I had a problem with my shit touching the brake caliper. So I had to run spacers. But when I ran spacers, it made the fenders rub in the front. So it's a lot to it. You just have to be careful. So I say be careful with the BBSs. If you're gonna run BBSs, try to get it at the actual spec, so like 18, not 16 step to 18. Alright? Right now, the only suspensions that I have right now is the just the bags and the upper control arm. I'm gonna get the rear tie rods, so that way I can adjust the angle of the tire, because right now my tires, if I don't have both hands free, but both tires are supposed to be like kind of inwards to each other, so that way it goes straight. Both my tires right now is kind of slightly like going in the same direction. Alright, so sometimes when I push it, you can feel the car wanting to go one way. You get what I'm saying? The wheels are supposed to be inwards, so basically like straight. But being that it's a lot to it. Like, I can't go into depth of why it's like that. But it's something that has to do with the rear toe kit or whatever. So it's making both my wheels go in the same direction. So I ordered a new toe kit. That way I can adjust it way more, so they both can be on a good angle for each other to ride properly. Being bagged is dope. Like I said, you get to, you know, maneuver around things easier than you would like being static. But like, you know, everyone has their preference. How could I put this? Being like, driving a lowered car is hard as fuck. You get what I'm saying? And not being that it's hard as fuck to drive, it's more like everything has to be pre-planned. So, say for instance, I want to go and get my wheel alignment. I can't go to a regular shop and say, hey, can you align my car? Because they're not going to be able to do it because my car's too low. You know what I'm saying? So I always have to like pre-plan and go here, or this person does it, so you have to like wait to get on certain, like go to certain shops to get shit done. So like I have to go to one of the shops who have the ramps in the ground, so that way I just drive on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So everything is pre-planned when you have a lowered car. And at the end of the day, you could say, oh well, you shouldn't drive a stance car. At the end of the day, the S2000 is low as it is. So it will have problems getting on anything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even say that. You know what I'm saying? Like this car is already low as it is. I just made it lower. And I could raise it up way higher than stock if I want to. It's just I don't feel like it. If I really wanted to go to those shops, all I gotta do is raise the strut and then air it all the way up and I'll be able to get on. But then it's just like, who feel like doing all of that? You know what I'm saying? It's just so much to it that you really have to do your research. That's why I always tell you guys, just do your research. If you have questions, holla at me. I have no problems answering your questions, but try to do your research. Try to figure out what you really want, because you can't go based off what I do, because what I do may not suit you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I run wide wheels. I like having wide wheels. I like it. I like having fender to lip fitment. Like, I like that stuff. So you may not like that. Maybe you do want that fitment, but you may not have the correct specs. So that's why I say, like, you need to look up what other people, you know, run or what they have, and just go off of that and then base yourself. So like you're gonna run through a good amount of set of wheels until you figure out which one is actually the right one for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my Workmeisters were like the best that I had. I've been trying to get another set. Reason why I sold the Workmeisters, and well, really what I did was, yeah, I sold the Workmeisters and I got these CCWs, but my Workmeisters, they just weren't holding air for no fucking, like, for nothing. Like, they just kept debeating it, kept debeating, and I even really have stretched tires on there. So that's what was making me upset. So I was just like, you know, maybe someone will want them. So what I did was I just flipped them. I sold them for a good amount of money. I bought the CCWs and I used the money from the CCWs to go on to my trip to Jamaica. So, you know, everything is about money. And like I brought it back to you guys before, once you get yourself a nice set of wheels, like a nice set of like CCWs or any type of like real wheel, it's always easier to either make money or break even. You may lose some money sometimes. It all depends on how desperate you are to sell it, but you know what I'm saying, you can easily break even or make more. So, you know what I'm saying, it has its pros and its cons to it. I mean, you're spending a lot of money on wheels, but at the end of the day, when it's time to sell them, you'll be able to sell them and you'll be able to make money. Like right now, if I wanted to sell the CCWs, I probably could, but you know, right now I'm trying to hold on to them. I might swap the color on it, I don't know yet, but yeah. With that being said, guys, Phil S2K gang, I love kicking it with y'all. Remember, daily vlogs, not almost, every day. I'm going to try to drop a vlog every day for you guys to keep that content going and for you guys to have something to watch every day. But I want to say thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. We small right now, but at the end of the day, we're going to get big. And when we get big, Phil S2K gang, we're going to be going hard. Alright? So, one love.